This is my racing deal. And I have decided that before I get really started on it, because I'm really old, I'm retired, and I'm slow. I hate to say this, but I am. On my 2013 Yamaha Zuma, I bought stock. I bought brand new 12 years ago. It has 9,000 miles on it. I'm going to replace the belt and the rear spring. I've done this a million times. But I've decided to show you out there, if you're just a backyard mechanic and you want to learn how to do it, and do it simply, and you don't have an older brother or father or a good friend how to do it, and you don't want to make mistakes, I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing you're going to need, what I would get is either, I love this old manual I got somewhere. Anyway, this has my 88 to 90. What I need is a 94 to 2001 manual, but they're very hard to get a hold of. There's only a few changes in them. But like on this one, I have, this is a Ruckus that I worked on. And these manuals, service manuals, are invaluable if you're going to, if you have a bike and you want to learn about them, okay? Just like YouTube. Before YouTube, there were these. This is the Honda 1985 Gyro, which is right here. And that really, what is that? I don't know what that is. My wife don't see it. Anyway, I wish I had a manual on the Yamaha, but I plan to keep it stock, and there's not a lot of technical things I want to do to it. So you get yourself a manual. You can get them on YouTube, on eBay, or you can get one from one of the bike shops. They're not cheap, but if you plan to keep your bike for a long time, they're worth having. Next thing you want to do is, if you're going to change the belt, you want to use a genuine Yamaha belt, no matter what it costs, because this is what your bike rides on, 9,000 miles. Next thing you want to get, this is called the main clutch center spring. There's only one of them. You want to get this stock from Yamaha. Now, there are racing springs that are blue and red and yellow and green and black, but you want to get the stock one. Then what you want to get is, this is called a clutch cage. When I take out the rear clutch, and I bought this about 15 years ago from the ZTR, they were just making these out of Colorado. The guy gave me a good price on it, about 175 bucks, and it's been absolutely great. What you do with this is you put your clutch in right here. The clutch is, the spring is compressed in the clutch and the brake, or the rear pulley and the brake. Rear pulley and the brake shoes. And then you compress it. You use this, you take off the giant rear nut off the clutch or the brake, and then you slowly decompress it with this, and you take the old spring off, put the new one on, crank this on like this. Whoops. Can't get any good acting help these days. And then you put everything back together. But while you're taking your bike apart, what you want to do is you want to look at, it'll tell you more things than you could ever imagine. What I expect to see, and I've never done this before in 12 years, is that when I take off this front variator cover and the rear belt cover, I expect to find a lot of fine black dust in there. That is the belt. When the belt starts to dissolve and wear out, then what it does is your bike no longer, it doesn't have that crisp jump from first gear to second gear. These are 2-speed. Excuse me, we'll get into that right about now.